Hey, what's up guys? Just started our trip to Idaho, and the first stop is going to be Kirkman Hot Springs. From the looks of it, and from what I've heard, that's going to be a great time. And then we got Atlanta Hot Springs and Chinguinia, something like that. It's been a while since I looked at the proper name of it, but all three of those hot springs are hopefully on our list today or tomorrow morning. But right now we gotta grind through this 11-hour, 42-minute drive, and yeah, that should be a great time. It's our last major haul before our drive to Bozeman. So yeah, this trip is quickly coming to an end.
Morning guys, we're just back at Kirkham Hot Springs. Gonna do a morning dip before hopefully heading to Atlanta and Chinguinia, whatever the heck you say it. But the only thing is we don't know exactly how to get there. From the looks of it, from the brief search we were able to look, it's 3 hours south of here, and then we have to come back up and go to Goldbug, which is 3 hours north of here. So we got to do some more research to see how to make that work. But well, we're gonna just take a quick dip here since it's only 55 out. Didn't realize how cold it got here in Idaho. And then go from there. After a long 12.5-hour drive, we finally made it to Kirkham Hot Springs, and I must say, this looks dope as shit. Like, just look at that water. I honestly think this could be the ocean if you just showed me the colors of this, and then the hot springs just pours right into it, a lot like the boiling river. So I mean, if this is what all the hot springs are gonna be like, I think we're in for quite the treat these next 2 days. So after an hour and a half of soaking in Kirkham and quickly getting service here to look up how far Atlanta and Chinguinia is, we decided against it because it would add just 6 hours of driving today, and I mean, after we sat in the hot springs today, I think we're pretty soaked up. So instead we're going to drive 3 hours north to our campground at Elk Bend and then figure out if we want to do Goldbug tonight or tomorrow morning before heading back home to Bozeman. So yeah, should be interesting. Just pulled into our campsite, the last one of our trip before our trip to Glacier, and I gotta say, this is a good way to end off the trip. Got some wonderful grass that they try really hard to keep good, because they told us we had to move our car off it even. So we could finally walk barefoot and just feel some wonderful green grass. And then we got even power, so we can charge the batteries and have the AC running if we really need it. And then, yeah, so not a bad way to end off the last campsite. But we're just got all ready to head over to Goldbug. It's apparently a 3-mile loop, or there and back, with almost 1,000 elevation, so not the worst we've done, but bring some water, nothing too major. But yeah, the owners of this campsite, super nice. They're just such friendly people, and they put a lot of work into making this place super nice. The outside of these buildings have just been redone. The picnic tables have been redone. The inside of the store is super nice, got all sorts of goodies in there. And she even apologized to us for the bathrooms not being renovated because they couldn't get the supplies during COVID. And I mean, that's just adorable. But yeah, gonna head over to Goldbug and end off the trip with that. Hey guys, just got all cleaned up after our hike up to Goldbug, and I gotta say, I know I say this all the time, but Goldbug was worth it. That spring was cool. I think we hit it a little too, or when it was a little too hot out, because the upper springs were really hot, and we were over that, but we found some nice, that little cave hot spring, or kind of stream runoff thing, further down. But that was just such a cool experience. The moss all around you in this nice little pool with built up minerals right next to a waterfall, like a stalactite behind it. I don't know, built up minerals behind it. And then just overlooking the valley. It was just surreal. I've never seen anything like that. But yeah, gonna call it a day today and head to Bozeman early tomorrow. All we gotta do in the morning though is try to get vehicle reservations for Glacier so we can drive in Friday with the camper. Fingers crossed that works. We've heard a lot of stories that they're really difficult to get a hold of, so I'm going to be on the computer tomorrow, and I think Erica's going to try calling just to get our best chances. But I'll catch you guys then. Morning guys, just got the trailer all connected and ready to head back to Bozeman. Surprisingly got a 4-hour drive now instead of 3. I don't know exactly what happened, if there's new construction along the way, but so we should be getting to Bozeman around 11:30 to noon. But yeah, then we got those couple days to relax before heading up to Glacier with Will. Oh, rolled into Bozeman just a bit ago, and gotta say, nice to be home. Other than the fact that my dad pretty much moved into my room for the foreseeable week. But other than that, God, they installed an AC unit for me, which is super nice because it gets warm in here, not having that. But yeah, other than that, we're just gonna hang out for the next 2 days, going to Dave's Sushi for lunch, and just relax for a bit before heading up to Glacier. Morning guys, we just got all packed up, getting ready to head to Glacier. Only thing we gotta do is grab some food because we're making 2 meals for everyone. And I gotta say, after this I think I'm done driving places and camping for a while. Yeah, I'm ready to settle down for a bit. Yeah, it should be a fun day. Hopefully it's not too gloomy like it is here. And we hopefully get to do some hiking once we get there. Just some small stuff, and then do a decent one tomorrow. Still don't know what we're gonna do yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Hey guys, just heading to bed for the night. Our first night here in Glacier National Park. And had some fun today. Went up to Avalanche Lake, and that was a beautiful, easy hike. Only 2 miles there and there, so 4 miles total there and back. And less than 1,000 elevation, so that was super nice. And great views and great company with Erica and Will and Cassie. But tomorrow looks like we're going up to Logan Pass and hitting up a hidden lake and just hanging up there, hiking as much as we can. So we're getting an early morning and beating the crowds hopefully. And yeah. Hey guys, just got done hiking Hidden Lake with the crew, and the probably craziest part of the whole thing was we saw right like 100 feet before the visitor center, we saw a baby bear running down, and apparently Mama Bear was up on the higher uphill, so we got the heck out of there. It was cool seeing the bear, but definitely didn't need to stay around and see Mama Bear come cruising. But yeah, so far it's drizzling a bit, but the hike was definitely worth it, especially down to the lake. It was just gorgeous. And the clouds rolling in here just kind of give this like dramatic feel to the mountains. But from the looks of it, everyone, we just kind of want to drive around a bit to I believe it's St. Mary's, which is on the east side of here. Check that out because none of us had been there. And then hopefully by evening get some huckleberry shakes at the Huckleberry Patch. Morning guys, and unfortunately this is it. This is the last day of my trip. We're heading back to Bozeman here in a bit. Currently trying to clean up in the rain. But I gotta say, it's been quite the adventure. Had a lot of fun meeting new people, seeing new places, and just exploring the US and everything it has to offer. At least some of it. But I just want to thank everyone who's helped me along the way and made this journey just so special. It's kind of bittersweet. This has been on my bucket list for a while now, and it's just kind of a bummer to know it ended, but hey, it'll always be the next adventure. And I do have some plans to do some more international traveling whenever that opens up more and becomes a little more affordable. But yeah, until then, just gonna save up some money and finish school and hopefully get an idea of what I want to do for the rest of my life, but we'll figure that out in the future. But until next time guys, I'll catch you later.